Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that the future of the Star Wars franchise seems to be quite expansive, not just with their books, novels, comics, and video games, but also, let's not forget about their new Star Wars universe in general, such as their upcoming movies and TV shows, and other projects that are currently in the works between George, John, and Dave. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, just yesterday, alright, Lucasfilm really laid the groundwork of what's to come in the next couple of years, and they're going to be announcing more projects next year. So, what we got yesterday, it's not over. We have more projects that will be announced next year. This is just the first batch of what's to come. Because, granted, a handful of those shows are just labeled as event series, and what that means essentially is that it's going to be a show with one season only and will be treated like a feature film in a sense. So apart from all of this, we do know that Lucasfilm is now really realizing exactly what the fans want to see either on the big screen or at home on Disney+. And everything that has happened with The Mandalorian Season 2, specifically the last couple of episodes, such as chapters 13 through the latest one, 15, a lot of fans are beginning to realize that Lucasfilm is really trying to cater to the fans that actually love specific legendary characters within the universe. However, on top of all of this, what's really exciting has to do with the character of Mace Windu, as well as actor Samuel Jackson. Alright? So, with the Skywalker saga now over, both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars universe and trilogy of movies. Further, it's explained that currently both Lucas and Favreau are heavily focused on the new universe that is set to introduce new and familiar characters in the franchise. On top of this, it's described that one major plan by Favreau and Lucas is bringing back the character of Mace Windu in a planned Mace Windu TV series at some point in time in 2024 that will star Samuel Jackson as the role once again. On top of that, it's noted that Lucas is creating an outline for the planned series in the works that will dive into Mace Windu after the events of Order 66 and crossing paths with Sith Lord Darth Vader for the very first time for the fans to witness. Not just that, however, it's noted that the plans by Lucas is said to be a risky one on their part, as they know some fans may be against Mace Windu coming back to life, as if he never died and survived the fall of the battle against Palpatine during the events of Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now, on top of this as well, it's said that Hayden Christensen is attached to the currently untitled project that will bring him back in the suit of Darth Vader to have unmasked scenes against Mace Windu, as well as a side story of Padme Amidala in the new show for Disney Plus that is in the early development phase as we speak. Now, let's stop right here for a second. Now, Hayden Christensen got announced just yesterday by Lucasfilm for the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series as Darth Vader / Anakin. A lot of his, becoming a very successful point by Lucasfilm. They've really been banking on the Kenobi series to be most likely the most successful Disney Plus series for, of course, the couple of years that's going to serve as the beginning of this new EU. Now, Star Wars Kenobi is already beginning to film as of right now, and they're going to start, the significant principal photography right around March of 2021, where they're going to do some on-location shooting. As of right now, it's being all done in studio, doing some minor stuff here and there, just kind of getting into the very beginning stages of principal photography. They're just getting settled in right now. So, we really are kind of getting an idea of what Lucasfilm is trying to do here. As with the character of Mace Windu and Darth Vader, we can see that they are trying to essentially Marvelize Star Wars. And what I mean by that is they are interconnecting all these stories. Alright, a great example about this is, well, given that Kenobi takes place 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, the Kenobi show, of course. The Mace Windu show is also described to take place after the events of Order 66. So, there are going to be ties. As same goes with the Mandalorian and Ahsoka Tano series. They're going to actually have that tied together with Rangers of the New Republic to create an epic finale between the three shows. All of those shows, The Mandalorian, Rangers, and Ahsoka Tano, all those shows are going to be intertwined within the same timeline. And the Ahsoka Tano series is also described to have some handful of flashback sequences that will take place before the events of The Mandalorian, giving us a little bit of a backstory of what happened to Ahsoka Tano, at a specific, mysterious point in time that we have yet to see. Now, I think that what they're ultimately trying to do is that they're trying to attract a lot of fans that were lost, and they're already beginning to succeed in doing so. As, what happened with the rise of Skywalker, how a lot of fans walked away, now a lot of fans are coming back. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.